The air in hell was thick with the stench of sulfur and despair. Amon, a man whose soul had been forged in fire and tempered by hardship, had spent centuries trapped in this infernal realm. He had been a warrior, a king, a sinner, and now, a prisoner of the devil himself. Amon had never believed in God. He had seen too much suffering, too much cruelty to find solace in a benevolent deity. But as he toiled in the fiery depths, a flicker of hope began to ignite within him. It was a whisper, a faint echo of a forgotten prayer, a memory of a love he had once known. It was the memory of his mother, a woman who had always believed in God even when life had dealt her a cruel hand. One night, as the demons roared and the flames danced, Amon felt a presence. It was not the cold, calculating presence of the devil, but a warmth, a love that seemed to emanate from the very core of his being. He looked up and saw a figure standing before him, bathed in an ethereal light. It was Jesus, the Son of God, his eyes filled with compassion and understanding. "Amon," Jesus spoke, his voice a gentle melody that resonated deep within Amon's soul. "You are not alone. I have come to offer you a chance to escape this place." Amon was stunned. He had never believed in miracles, but here stood Jesus offering him salvation. He looked at the devil who stood in the shadows, his eyes burning with rage. "You cannot escape," the devil snarled. "You are mine. You will spend eternity in this place." Jesus turned to Amon, his eyes filled with unwavering faith. "You are free to choose, Amon. You can stay here bound by the chains of despair, or you can come with me and walk the path of redemption." Amon looked at the devil, then at Jesus. For the first time in centuries, he felt a glimmer of hope. He had spent his life fighting for what he believed in. Even when it seemed hopeless, he knew that he could not let the devil win. He had to fight for his freedom, for his soul. He turned to Jesus and said, "I choose redemption." Jesus smiled and extended his hand. Amon took it, and in that instant he felt a surge of power coursing through his veins. The chains that had bound him for centuries shattered, and he felt a weight lift from his shoulders. He was free. As they walked towards the gates of hell, the devil roared in fury. But Amon and Jesus were unfazed. They had faced the devil and emerged victorious. Amon had found faith, not in a distant deity, but in the love and compassion of Jesus, who had shown him the path to redemption. He knew that his journey was far from over, but he was no longer alone. He had found hope, and he would use it to fight for a better future, a future where love and compassion would triumph over darkness and despair.